what's best for me is to be inside, drinking a Gatorade.
Away from us.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what do you got?
You sensing the players starting to get a little bit antsy, ready for game time on Saturday night?
Yeah, I mean, that's been this whole week. I mean, they're tired of hitting each other. They're tired of practicing against each other, and it's time to find out what they're all about. I think they're prepared both physically and mentally, and they feel that way, and they just want to play.
Larry, are you a big believer in the notion that one game can change a program and set the course of a program's future, that kind of thing, or is that overstated?
Me personally, no, I don't believe so. I mean, I think it can definitely help, and I think it can definitely hurt, but I don't think it makes or breaks you one way or the other. I think it's the way you approach it, with your team. If as a coaching staff, if we put it all on one game, then yeah, that'd be it. And but if it doesn't go the way you want it, then you're putting all your eggs in that one basket, and we don't do that. We prepare the same way every week. I mean, you guys come out here, y'all see it's the same thing every week. I want these guys, I want them to practice, the same way all the way across. It doesn't matter who we play, when we play, all those things. Y'all have heard me say it before. We just want them to be consistent with the way they prepare.
In terms of building the football culture that you want,
right?
Seeing Keenan Stadium filled up.
Every win is important to do that. Every win's important to do that. And so yes, this would be big in taking another step towards that. Yes.
Have you named a starting punter?
I have not. It will either be, I can tell you it'll probably either be Joey Mangili, Tom Sheldon, or Limp.
Okay.
Be one of those three guys.
Have you seen any changes in how the Aussie has been striking the ball?
No, I mean he's hitting the ball well. He's doing a nice job. I mean he's still learning the nuances of the game. I can tell you that. I mean every little thing we have to cover because he doesn't really always understand it. So, but I think he's doing a really nice job.
It's been loud over here a couple of times the last few days. How can you even come close to kind of giving them a feel of what it's going to be like with the
we hope
noise
so.
and everything?
I mean, we try to as best we can, and the one thing is we practice with noise all the time, so it's not like it's something new for our guys. Our guys understand it. It shouldn't affect what we do on offense. The way we do things offensively, our system is kind of, it kind of leans that way to be able to handle noise. So hopefully it won't be a problem.
I know you coached indoors 2 years ago in the bowl game, but have you been head coach indoors any other games in your career?
Yes. Yeah, I've been in bowl games and domes, and I've played in domes and regular season games, and I mean, so.
The
thing that I think surprises everybody is how hot it gets.
Did you sense the guys always adjusted pretty quickly to?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think because what we do and the way we do it, I think they feel pretty comfortable with it.
Thomas Jackson's a name that we've heard from players and coaches. What has he done to kind of elevate his status with them?
He's a guy that walked on the program, and he can really run, and he's an intelligent kid, and he tries extremely hard all the time. He's going to give you his best effort. And, that's why he got put on scholarship this year. I mean, we expect him to help us. He's helping on all the special teams, and he's going to be able to go out there and help us on offense. So I mean, he's kind of following Mac's footsteps of the way Mac did it.
I know you've got these wide receivers playing all three positions.
Yes.
Is he primarily like an A-back type guy?
He's played mostly inside, yeah, and that has enabled us to do other things with the other two A-backs.
Without the benefit of a preseason game, do you always enter the season worrying about sloppiness or just making sure everything is?
Man, I worry about everything there is. I mean, and that's why, probably what keeps me up at night is worrying, did we cover every situation that could possibly come up in this season during camp? Have our guys seen it? Did it sink in? Or, were we walking through it one day and somebody was daydreaming, and then that situation is going to come up in the game and they're going to be put in that spot. I mean, my biggest nightmare is to think that there's something that might happen that we haven't prepared them for. That's what scares me as a coach.
Do you like kind of jumping into the fire, so to speak, or would you prefer a less formidable challenge? I know it doesn't matter since you have to do it anyway. But.
I've been gearing for this one all the way, so I haven't really thought about it that way. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you play. Everybody's got the same situation. If you go back and look after this first week, you're going to be able to look all across the country. It's going to be special teams and it's going to be turnovers that are going to be the biggest differences in all these first week games. you know, and it's just that's just year after year after year of experience of it. The first week of games, that's where a lot of mistakes are made.
Do you personally get excited on a game day, especially an opener like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the opener, or the last game, or the middle game. You know, somebody asked me the other day, do you still get the butterflies? Do you still get nervous? I do, definitely. I do.